Pardon, peace, love, and light, y'all. Healing through inspiration. Just sitting here thinking. As I was watching videos, trying not to necessarily focus on the negative of surviving, but focus on thriving. That's what I was focusing on. I'm trying to see. Really, I'm trying to think how we're gonna make this work. Not well. I don't even want to speak in existence, but we are. Yeah, but let's talk about positive affirmations that we're rich and abundant. But as I was thinking, you know, uh, there was I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm getting the ideas that just thinking as far as like, when I was younger, I would I tell my biological father, and as he would witness the abuse that my biological mother would do to me, uh, constant yelling at me and screaming, treating me like I'm less than. Um, and then she would say things like, well, she would just be in your face, say everything to put you down, and say, yeah, 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 just to reaffirm it. Just to reaffirm it. Just to tell me like I'm a worst child. I'm a worst child. I'm the only child that didn't run away from her in her household. All the other children ran away. I'm the only one that didn't. He told me. I'm sorry, y'all. I was her most honest child. But then when I started speaking the truth that didn't benefit her, she had an issue with that. And it's like, if I was the most honest child, what do her other kids have to lie about? And I just remember my biological father, after encountering abuse that was done to me, and allowing it, because as long as if it didn't happen to him, it was no issue. Let me cut this off. As long as it wasn't done to him, it wasn't an issue. You hear me? He would say, but he say how I feel or even express the abuse that was being done to me. Maybe not knowing in the terms of the words that it was abuse, but just indicating how I didn't like it. The words that he would say to me is, "Oh, you're tough, man, you're tough, come on, man, come on." He's sitting there trying to, touch my chest or touch my shoulder like, oh yeah, come on, man, you're tough, you're a football player, you're tough, yeah, you got muscle, yeah, you're tough, yeah, you're tough. All this stuff right here, bro, about me being tough. Me being tough, yo. Nigga. And you know what too? Pile that on there. My uh biological mother's other son, so-called half brother, he used to be abusive to me as well. And I used to call him out on it. He was like, how you treat me like that? Are you doing this? He was like, oh, toughen up, kid. Toughen up, kid. Get toughen up. Toughen up. Get tough. Come on, you gotta get tough, kid. You gotta get tough, kid. You can't be, I gotta get tough. What the frick? All these Negroids telling me to be tough, nigga. Cause I was tough. Cause I was tougher than all these Negroids. Let one of these Negroids, what happened to me happen to them. And these bitch ass Negroids want to sit there and talk like they can't handle it. Let this bitch Rose chew this nigga out. Yell at this nigga. Oh, he can't. What the you talking about? You crazy woman? You stupid that he over there yelling at back and forth and stuff. But when it happens to you, oh you can't. Oh you can't. You gotta be quiet. You can't. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But nigga, what? You can beat her. You could choke her. She could beat you. You could choke her. Y'all can do that. But when she abuses a child, I'm just supposed to take it. Is that it? Is that it? But you tough? Cause I'm tough, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Freaking half brother talking about I'm tough. Toughen up. It's tougher than this nigga. And that nigga knew it. That nigga knew it. That nigga knew it. Bitch ass nigga. Cause I can do things you can't. I got critical thinking. You hear me? Frick what a nigga talking about. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. This nigga, he was a flying monkey for his biological mother. Cause that bitch sent him after to call me after this bitch was abusing me. She tried to run me out the door with a knife. And after I went to the police station and I tried to sleep in a car at a gas station, and funky bitch stalked me too because the tracking device on my phone. She did. But as I finally made it back to my place, all of a sudden this nigga calling me. Well, I think he called me before. He's like, oh, what happened? This and that. I called the police. He said, oh no, I don't call the police because she can go to jail. She can seriously get choked. I'm like, bitch, nigga, she came at me with a knife. The bitch nigga don't care about my health. This a flying monkey, a bitch ass nigga. And then somehow this thing came about. I'm like, see that. I was like, that's why Jessica, his sister, had to run away. She's the one who molested me. That's why she had to run away. She ran away. She was 15 because he was talking about she don't have nothing. She don't have nothing. This and I'm like, well, she don't have nothing, but she had to leave. She ran away from her abuse, and he was like, no. And then too, and I think he was talking about other stuff too. And I was talking about and I said, well, you know, with you and how you did Amber, you know, his dog, because he was very abusive with his dog, very neglectful, never took her out, didn't let her go pee. Ain't gonna let her go poop and feed her and water. It was like I had that dog y'all see me taking care of, you know, and I just had to take care of his dog even before I had his dog, cause he just didn't give a frick. Like he'll just go out without giving a frick. This dog be pounded. She was a cocker spaniel, full blooded. Pounded because she had to go pee, and it was just like, you know, and that's another thing too, like him being soulless. A dead soul, I can say more so like at a young age too, probably as well. He didn't give a frick. Like he knew that I had love for that dog. I love that. I love dog. I got love for, you know, genuine animals. You hear me? Kind animals. Dog wasn't always kind, but like I even taught his dog how to play catch. And I was like, yeah, because I gave her the ball and started throwing it to her nose. I throwing it to her, caught it. You know what I'm saying? Now the dog know how to play catch. And dog, you know, she loved that. And then I mentioned that to him before, and he was like, he didn't like hearing that. Like, yeah. It was like, The frick, nigga? You had all these years. You ain't teach her that. Like, you ain't want to teach her to play catch or none of that. Like, that's on you, nigga. That's on you. Like, you ain't teaching no tricks. You ain't teaching nothing. That bitch smell like piss. Be in her own period blood. Like, and like, you know, when the dog be in a cage too much, it be like, when they get out, they don't want to go back in. Yeah, it be losing her mind. She be running around, whatever. Anytime she got loose, feel like she was never coming back. Never coming back. This man had no accountability whatsoever. Just a bitch ass little boy. Just like my biological mother's husband. You know, he's a bitch. You know, no stand up males at all. You know, they just wanna just to be bitches. I mean, always telling me I had to be tough. The thing is, I was tough. Because, I mean, the tough and that, what that tough is, it's translation for not validating your feelings, not validating your emotions, not validating your being abused. Because you have to be tough. And that, in a sense, I think is creating what is known as a trauma bond. Only time you could be around this person if you allow them to do the antics. They have to walk on eggshells. Because anytime they get mad and this, F that. Because I remember my biological mother, you know, always used to be counting food about this. Oh, who's eating this? How about that? Who's eating this? And what's that? You couldn't eat enough. Oh, who ate all this? That was every day. Every day get interrogations about food. I mean, nigga, you supposed to eat every day. But getting interrogations every single day about food. Nigga, please. I'm just so over it. So she'll be like, who ate all this? Who ate all that? Who ate this? Did you all this? So she know, but it was it was about to be World War III anytime. Every single day. It's every other day. Every other day. But then this person, anytime she knew her husband used to guzzle stuff up and he used to get away with it. He used to just laugh. And she used to like that shit. So I'm like, man, I'm getting sick and tired of this bitch. Used to guzzle all this. But he just know how he do things. She'll make some like gumbo soup or something like that with shrimp. He'll go and pick out all the shrimp. And she'll be like, oh, who picked out all the shrimp? You know who did. You know it was that bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. And the same way her daughter did the same thing. They goes with it. She was like, you limit it down. You 1 glass of juice a day. 1 glass this and that. And that bitch used to have more as a big ass glass, and he'll get a glass. I watched him one day, my biological father. He's talking about he only had 1 glass. He'll get some juice, drink it, and then pour some more in there. Whether it was like some less, some more, so he could say, I only had 1 glass. It's just all these shiesty things that try to be slime manipulative. Sometimes I watch them too, like, have more than a glass. All this policing food. And one thing too, I asked them once, I said, because since my mother was policing food, I said, the dinner, I said, okay, how much did you have of such and such? So I wouldn't get mistaken of having this. He said, no, don't worry about what I had. Pardon. He said, don't worry about what I had. No, don't worry about it. No. He started doing this at the dinner table. I couldn't imagine doing that to a child. screaming at the top of your lungs, doing in front of his wife, in front of the mother of the child. And she allowing him? She's like, no, don't ask him that because he's. And I'm like, what the frick? Y'all know y'all gonna be blitzing at me if I eat more than what's supposed to be allowed. So I'm trying to make sure what I don't eat, or what I don't overeat, what I can't, what you had, so I can. I think that Negro, he had too much, and he just like the bitch said, "Oh, you guzzle, guzzle, guzzle." That bitch used to overeat, obese bitch. Talk about that, and then with me, he's like, "Oh yeah, he guzzle, guzzle, guzzle." He talking about me like I guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. He eat everything. I'm like, what an obese bitch. Freaking hate that narcissistic bitch, man. I could care less for her. Because you know what? I'm so sick and tired of it. They always try to put the reflections of themselves onto you. Bitch, you guzzle, 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 and eat. You freaking pig ass bitch. I don't give a frick. I remember one time I felt so great. This bitch was policing me. Oh, staring at the table. She wouldn't have a plate sometimes. Watching how I eat. Trying to police me. Always say something, do something wrong. Oh, you eat something. That's too much food. That's too much food. Stop eating that. I didn't give a frick. Oh, that's too much big on a bite. I'm eating that hoe. Shut the frick up, bitch. Nigga, that felt so good ignoring that bitch. You eat. Oh, that's too much food. That's too much to stop. That's too. I'm eating that hoe. I'm eating that. Shut the frick up. Yeah, it's weakest, jealous ass, spineless motherfuckers, man. And you know what, too? I really think her son is obese. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. He's short, like real stubby. He got the little man syndrome. You know, he was mad as hell when I was freaking getting taller than him. I think like middle school and stuff like that. And even at, oh shoot, when did that happen? Looking at this basket. I don't know, I got some crack in it or something. It had to be been there. I couldn't have done that. I didn't have that much pressure. Whatever. Nigga. So then he like, oh. Yeah, but yeah, he had to be, I wouldn't be surprised if he's obese. Her daughter is very obese. I think she had a heart attack or something, some diabetes stuff like that from another state. And the bitch her mother had to go somewhere overstate to something to go see her, get a flight ticket or something. The bitch, Rose, she over making a scene like, oh yeah, you get sick. Like, I don't give a frick. And that bitch, she knew that bitch molested me. She knew that bitch molested me. And my biological mother trying to act like that, trying to go around talking to people like, trying to bring that all up involved. I'm like, I was just the amount of psychological abuse. You don't even freaking know, my dude. Y'all know because y'all can relate. But it's like, that's why I tell this story for y'all. I speak on this stuff for y'all. So then she was like, so then she like, oh, what the frick she like? Oh, she had, I think after she came back or whatever, and then she ended up, because she knows I do, her husband talks, they're stalkers trying to get information, and it's just because they want to, like, because they know I'm a health coach, I do holistic healing and natural healings and stuff like that. So then she's like, oh, she said, hey, he knocks on my door. Hey, could you give us some of Jessica's type of healings or something, certain ways so she can heal or whatever for help? Shut the frick up, you bum ass bitch. You could die, bitch. Hope that bitch could die along with her. You along with her, bitch. Could care less. I still want speakers of that bitch. Super Great Rock method, nigga. It's the Great Boulder method, nigga. Frick what a nigga talking about. Great Mountain method, bitch. F them. Freaking nerves. Trash ass motherfuckers, man. Can't believe all the stuff that we've been through, dog. I'm just trying to get my shit so we can get a line. I think it's gonna happen too. That's why I said early in the beginning of this video, positive, better frequency and whatnot. But yeah, man. Let me know what experiences you guys had if it wasn't exact words, but what did the narcissist say to you as far as when what went on when the narcissist said, "Oh, you're tough, man. You be tough. Oh, toughen up or toughen, or you're sensitive. Oh yeah, some little bitch ass stuff." So they always used to say. But yeah, you guys know. You guys want to talk to somebody who's actually been through something like this, who knows what you're talking about. I'm not gonna sit there and flash any degrees or some bitch ass stuff like that, because most of them motherfuckers is narcissists themselves. You hear me? My biological mother, I'm talking about, she's a social worker. Oh, bitch. Oh yeah, you got your degrees, bum bitch. Oh, you got a PhD. Okay, yeah, bitch. Frick out of here. Um, but like I said, you guys want to talk to somebody, want somebody who helps you can understand where you coming from, book a consultation with us. DM us on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration. Send us an email at info@healingthroughinspiration.com with the subject consultation. Uh, yeah. We got our one-of-a-kind artwork at healingthroughinspiration.com/shop. And our artwork there as well. You guys seen us craft this if you look on our playlist, on the art playlist and the art mask making. Go ahead, check that out. You feel me? Yeah, we got great things to come, great things, more riches, more prosperous. You hear me? A lot of things over here, a lot of things happening. But yeah, our apparel, we got caps, uh, t-shirts, polos, socks. Yeah, so many designs. You know what I'm saying? And more to come as well. Go ahead, get some. Support those that support you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you like this content right here, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Hit the bell notification. Uploads every single day. Uh, yeah. I'm going to share this with those that need it. You dig? Peace, love, and light.